Yeah, you did.
They leave happy with their deal of 3 stones for 20 quid. It's not long before 2 more potential customers come along.
And would you ever consider using something like this?
They're not believers. Perhaps Paul can change their minds.
One of the things we do is we just try and show how energy flow is affected, not by the stone, but by what you see the stone as in your mind. So hold your hand out a little more. There you go. I'm going to push down. I can push it down. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it. So we're going to put this in here. Think of something positive, something that you want to happen in your life. Close the hand. Hold it out like this. I'm going to do exactly the same, put the same amount of pressure on. It's very, very difficult now. I'm actually putting more pressure. It is amazing the effect it has. So just carrying something like that with you can center you and put all of your energy into one very positive place. I think that's a good stone for you too.
The stones have spoken. Looks like they've been converted.
I'll get one of these.
You can't take your hands off it.
Yeah, you see?
See? £15, please.
2 more happy customers.
Very much.
Lovely, thank you.
There you are. Have a lovely day. Keep it in your pocket.
It turns out that the stones do more than just give you strength. They also say a lot about your personality.
Are you a musician? Do you play music? Yeah?
Yeah.
What? You're a guitarist?
Combining a bit of fortune telling along with the strength tests, and Alex and Paul sell another 2 stones.
Enjoy. Take care of your stone. We will.
In fact, when you can actually prove the power of the stones, they just sell themselves.
It's much, much stronger. You say you're not drawn to it, but you keep picking it up.
Well, no, you've got me.
Yeah, mine's with, man.
It turns out to be a lucrative day, with the stones from around the world ranging from £5 to £20.
The aura is a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit brown.
It's a little bit brown.
But with all the powers that these stones appear to possess, where do they actually come from? The truth? From a big bag picked up at a garden centre. A bag like this can contain thousands of stones, and after a bit of polishing, being put in a nicer bag and sold via some fancy patter from Alex and Paul, the potential profit can run into the hundreds of thousands of pounds. And the strength tests? They're fake. When Alex asks the mark to push him over without his stone, he genuinely stumbles backwards, as anyone would. But when he has his stone, he subtly pushes upwards on the stick, using the principle of the deflection of forces, which redirects the force from the mark up and away from himself, allowing him to stay fixed. Paul's hand test is even simpler. Pushing down on an open hand is easy, but once the stone is in a tightly closed fist, the muscles harden and naturally put up more resistance. It's so simple but effective enough to make someone part with their cash for a garden stone.
Jess has set up a stall in busy Deptford Market, selling top quality chef's knives shipped in all the way from America. She has a TV that's constantly playing an infomercial showing any potential customers what a fantastic deal this set of knives are. This is the Cutting Edge Scam.
Ideal Christmas present, 22p set for £19.99. Hello, how are you? Do you watch cooking? I do actually. Yes? You got a good set of knives? Not as good as this though. No, this is a #1 selling knife in the US right now. Yeah. You buy 1 Pro Blade cutter plus you get a 21p set for free. I mean, if you can see it on the video.
The sales patter is good, but it's the infomercial that's really got her interested. It seems too good an offer to refuse, and she buys a set for 20 quid.
Lovely. Thanks ever so much. Have a lovely day.
Everything seems to be going well for Jess, and nothing appears out of the ordinary, except for the 2 jokers on the TV with the dodgy American accents.
Wow, that's fantastic!
Let's find out what's really going on. The knives, of course, are not chef's knives shipped in from America. They are cheap, flimsy and useless, bought from the cash and carry and repackaged with some new branding. The aim of the game is to convince the customers that they are buying a top-of-the-range product. The hustlers do this by creating an infomercial. All it takes to shoot one is a couple of chef's outfits, a cheap knife set and a camcorder.
Turning over. 3, 2, 1, action.
Hi, I'm Jerry Steele.
And I'm Rob Marks.
The trick with this scam is to leave no doubt in the customer's mind about the quality of the product. With some clever slogans, high-tech patter and brand psychology, every customer should be falling over themselves to take advantage of this fantastic deal.
That's a wrap.
So, after a spot of editing, it's time to reveal the amazing Wonderblade Pro 3.
Hi, I'm Jerry Steele.
And I'm Rob Marks.
Has this ever happened to you? The chicken's come out of the oven, it's piping hot, and you're trying to carve a breast, and look at it. Looks like roadkill, Jerry. But I believe Rob has got the answer to all our problems.
Yes, I do. Introducing the Wonderblade Pro 3, the future of kitchen technology today. This features nano sharpening technology on the blade, an ergonomically designed polycarbonate handle. This ensures a firm grip, reducing wrist strain, improving chopping speed, reducing preparation time, and cutting your kitchen time in half.
Wow.
Armed with their new infomercial and cheap repackaged knives, it's time for Alex, Jess and Paul to hit the market. Will the new video help them sell their knives to the public? And it's not long before the video starts to pull customers in.
Jerry, if you were to try and buy a blade like this in the store, it would cost you upwards of $100. But today, you can own a Wonderblade Pro 3 for just $39.99.
$39.99. That's fantastic, Rob.
You can buy with technology you can trust.
Yeah, the exact same
Rob,
set.
wow, 13 pieces for just $39.99.
You gonna get one? Yeah. There you go. Lovely. Thanks ever so much. Enjoy your cooking. Cheers. Thank you. Bye. Hello. How are you?
$39.99. That's fantastic, Rob.
That's US dollars. We're selling it for $19.99. I mean, it says seen on the TV right here. Everything you get. You going to take one? Yeah? Okay. There you go. It's $19.99. Thank you.
Wow.
Get you your penny change.
Through the morning, the money keeps rolling in, and every customer walks away feeling satisfied they've picked up a bargain. Alex and Paul have taken on a stall in this street market for the day and are setting up to sell props and autographs from old and well-known television programmes.
Get your authentic autographs here!
In the mock prop scam.
Ricky Gervais' boxing gloves from a charity match.
Yeah. Remember that fight you had? Like, hardly been used, he hardly got a hit.
Think about who's this? What's the boomerang?
That's a boomerang. It's used by one of the characters in Neighbours.
Oh.
This scam works because there is huge interest in all things showbiz. And if the enthusiast believes they're picking up a bit of memorabilia from their favourite show, they'll be as happy as Larry. But they won't be too happy when they find out where Alex, Jess and Paul have got them from. The hustlers have just been to a car boot sale and bought a load of junk items that they'll say have come from a variety of TV shows.
Oh, yeah. Faulty Towers? I know it was a moose, but... Play your cards right. Bruce Forsyth, signed by Bruce Forsyth.
Ooh, Memoirs of a Geisha.
Have you seen this? Yeah, that's good.
Memoirs of a Geisha.
You sign him.
To make matters worse, they're going to fake all the autographs themselves. To give all of these items some form of authenticity, the boys have made up some official-looking certificates that claim they are registered original props. So now this hat came from Keeping Up Appearances. This switchbox was in the New Avengers. And the garish shirt belonged to Pat Butcher on EastEnders. Will anyone be taken in by these claims and buy this old junk? Surprisingly, business is brisk.
Yeah, it's just
Alex sells this lady signed photos of Sean Connery and Michael Caine.
well, you know, the birth service.
I think it's brilliant Therefore, I'm going to get some frames to frame them up and put them on my wall.
Paul sells another woman a prop from a well-known comedy show. Everyone believes they bought the genuine article.
This Knickerbocker Glory from Only Fools and Horses caught my eye.
15 altogether.
I bought this beautiful Oriental umbrella. I also bought some ketchup and brown sauce bottles from Ian Beale's Cafe from EastEnders, which is great. I also got an ashtray with it as well. And I paid £20.
Thanks anyway.
We told her she's just bought some old bric-a-brac.
Oh, been ripped off then. I'll go back and get my money. I can't believe that. Surely not.
They keep on coming, but selling fake autographs and props isn't the only scam the boys are running today, as this man is about to find out.
That's Jimmy Nail's hard hat from
right.
Feeders and Pet.
Yeah.
Play your cards right, the actual cards that Bruce Forsyth used.
I'll take one. Do you take a check at all?
Yeah, take a check.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
He wants to buy the large playing cards and a signed photo of Bruce Forsyth for £30, but he's about to make a huge mistake by paying for it by cheque.
Fantastic. Do you collect a lot of stuff, do you?
Yeah, I do actually.
Because, you know, we get a lot of stuff in. Sometimes it's, you know, I mean, this is a great thing. This is a thing from the Avengers.
Right,
and it's
okay.
actually one of my, I mean, it's a bit expensive. It's a couple £100, but
really? Yeah.
it's, Jerry. There you go. You got a bag?
This is where the con gets expensive for our customer.
That's it. Do you know what? Being it Friday, I don't want to go all the way to the bank just for one check. Have you got any cash on you at all?
Alex persuades him to pay cash instead of by cheque, and because he doesn't want to go to the bank, Alex offers a discount.
Oh, there, you got it, 25. Yeah, you got it.
Look at that.
Cheers, mate.
Alex then dutifully tears up the man's cheque.
All right.
You don't take check.
The customer leaves convinced he's got a good bargain, until we caught up with him and asked how he paid.
Well, I paid by cheque, and and I also then paid by cash as well. But
now he's been made to think about it, he's just figured out what has happened to his cheque.
I think the guys might have hung on to it.